Yeah, there we go. Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing tonight? This is the first show that I'm doing in 2018. We have made it to another one. Seems to me that 2017 was a rough year for several of us out there, so hopefully 2018 will be a lot better, especially for a guy like Midnight who needs a break. Poor guy has been working himself to death in 2017. Anyway, for right now, it's just me. I've got some invites sent out there, so um, hopefully I'll have some more people in here in a few. We shall have to wait and see. I make no promises. Let's see who we got hanging out over on the gun channel side at the moment. Mr. Knives is there, Scott, Potatoes, Mel, Clover, and of course myself. Why? Because I have no life. And over on the YouTube side, so far there's just two. There is Midnight and Alaska 556. Thank you both for showing up tonight. I can see now this is not going to be my normal everyday show, particularly if I don't get somebody else in here. So, Clover, I see you're on. I sent you a link if you'd like to show up. Come in, say hello. Let's see who else is out there. I've sent several links out. We'll just see what happens. But anyway, the name of the show tonight is Expectations, Predictions, and Dreams That Might Come True. And one of those dreams being that you demand entertainment. I demand a sandwich, Midnight. Preferably ham and cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. If you could arrange that, I would be quite happy. Well, hello, Night Strike.
Well, hello, Ellis. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. I'm doing pretty good today, actually. How's things with you?
Can't complain too much.
What have you done today?
I had to go around and do some shopping today, so I had to go to Walmart and a couple other places just in town.
Did you take a shower when you got back from Walmart?
No, I just doused myself in that alcohol stuff that you put on your hands.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that'll kill Walmart, but
it seems to work.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that. I'm telling you.
Well,
once you get Walmart on you, it's hard to get it off.
It is. But I did pick up something at Walmart the other day. Did I show you?
No. I haven't talked to you in several days.
Yeah, how about that? Let me turn the camera on. Oh, no.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a weak stomach, now would be the time to turn the TV off. Oh, yeah.
I found this at Walmart. They stock it again. It's been years since I've seen this sold at Walmart in my area because I've always had to get CCI from Ace Hardware, and not like the CCI, the really good CCI stuff. Just the normal stuff. Is they wanted what $32 for a box of 500. The normal CCI 22 long rifle, whereas that was $19.99 at Walmart.
Huh.
So,
why don't you order it online? It's easier to get that way, and it comes right to your house.
Why don't I order? I don't always order ammo online because normally, in order to outweigh the amount you'd have to order, as opposed to the amount you can buy in store, I don't normally want to pay $200 for a whole bunch of ammunition when I just want one or two boxes.
A lot of places, they'll let you, Hey,
there's also the fact that I can't always afford to just drop $200 online for ammunition.
Dude, you can buy like 100 round boxes. I mean, it's not like you're spending any more money.
Yeah, but believe it or not, when you actually go and do all the math, as far as because most companies will charge you shipping,
Well,
and you have to pay. Plus, they add that additional fee on there for hazmat shipping because it's a hazmat item. Then sometimes you save money ordering it online, and sometimes it's actually cheaper for you just to go down to the local store and pick it up.
yeah.
Depending on the amount you're buying. So.
And here's the thing: there's not a Bass Pro Shops anywhere close. I mean, if you go into Savannah, there's a Bass Pro Shops there, but who wants to go all the way to Savannah?
Yeah, that's like 70 miles for me. Not that I don't go to Savannah. I just don't go there often. It's like if I go to Savannah, that's going to be like, a weekend trip or something.
Yeah.
Just like you went down to Florida, it'd be like me going down. Instead of going to Florida, I just go to Savannah because it's closer.
It sounds weird, doesn't it?
It does, a little.
This crazy.
But the reason why you'd want to go to Savannah is because if I went down to Savannah, I would have reservations, and I would go eat at Paula Deen's restaurant.
I have never been in that place.
I heard they have delicious food, and while her cooking does scare me a little, I do want to go and try the deep fried butterballs.
Yeah, but here's the problem, dude. You're liable to have like a coronary right there in the middle of your dinner with all that butter.
Damn it, man! I don't care. Coronary be damned. I will eat I will eat that food.
I'm just looking out for your well-being and health.
I know. I appreciate it, but still, you know what? You only live once. You might as well enjoy yourself instead of hate yourself.
Yes, but if you die halfway through your meal, that's not enjoying your life.
It isn't
preparing for your death.
It is me enjoying my life doing something I enjoy, which is eating food, goddammit.
Oh, God. See, what?
Hold on. I got something else to show you.
Oh, boy.
So, the actual Strike Force stickers came in.
Yeah. You show me those. I've seen those.
These are the black ones.
Oh.
The other one I have is in white. And people said the white one didn't look as good as the black one, so I got the black one.
So I like them both.
Yeah, I do too. And then people say, Night Strike, you weren't in the military. No, this is tactical. This isn't military units. This is tactical units. That's why one of them's blue.
Ah, yes, the reference to the blue dress.
That's why he's blue.
Yes. So you fought that for so long, and now you're just learning to embrace it. I'm proud of you.
Well, if I could sell a couple stickers here and there, it'll help.
You embrace your feminine side.
Embrace the abuse instead of pushing away.
No, nobody abuses you.
I am abused. I'm the most abused person on gun channels.
Nobody abuses you. And that's one of the predictions, by the way. That's one of the predictions. My prediction is Night Striker will be picked on even more in 2018 than he was in 2017.
That's not a prediction. That's more of a guarantee.
Well, see, there's reasons behind that, though. There's more of us now to pick on you.
So, thanks for letting me know. Thank you.
There's all the Travi out there, and then there's Ghost and Clover and Matt.
Oh God. Yeah, and I dodged Matt's show last night too. So
Tony, Jimmy, Bob, Knives even.
Well, there's a reason I dodged Matt's show last night. I was working on GunTube because I got the guy who is developing the software to work on the recording after live streaming with it, and he got that done.
And that would be another expectation of 2018 to get GunTube up and going. Well,
I'm gonna have to run some numbers, see what I can do to get some, get some rewards so that I could start up a Kickstarter or like an Indiegogo, because if Yeager can get $50,000 just for his personal Libra TV, which is just going to host all his content. Why can't I get just get enough just to start up GunTube?
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm not asking nearly as much as he is. I just need like a few $1,000s for hardware equipment. So,
Because what exactly do you need?
one, I need money to keep it hosted. One, so I have I'm looking at doing a trial one of just 1 year, seeing how much the server fees are. So one of them is the server fees for hosting it. Two is actually buying a server and all the hardware that needs to go into it, like the RAM, the processor, the hard drives, because space is going to be an issue. I'm going to need a lot of space. So those are where all that is going, because that stuff ain't cheap. It is not cheap by any means.
I know that you've got some money involved in it right now. So,
I mean, I've already sunk probably about $200 into it. So it may be later this year that I'll have the grand. It's not gonna be early this year. That's for damn sure.
I stopped chasing piggies when I was like 12 there, Patriot. Thanks, though. Fond memories.
Yeah.
Very fond memories and very good bacon.
But I am happy that a lot of the people on gun channels and on just our viewers that watch us on YouTube have been very supportive of GunTube. So I am thankful for that.
Yep. So when are you doing your next live test
of GunTube?
Yeah.
I have to get that hard drive that I ordered, because right now I'm testing that hard drive I bought to make sure it's the health is good on it. So once I get that done, I'll probably send it off next week to the data center and set that up. And then I may, once I get the Hangout thing working again, because I updated the software and it doesn't want to connect to the live streaming. Once I get that fixed, then I may do a test. But I got to get all that done. But, I'm doing this all by myself. Normally, somebody has a team where one guy does one thing. One guy works on the server. Another guy codes the software. Another guy, does this or that. I'm doing all the things for this right now because I can't afford to hire anybody to help me with this.
Well, I'm sure that there are a few folks out there on the gun channels that would volunteer to assist if they knew what the hell you needed done.
All right.
So, all you have to do is open thy big mouth and say, "Please help."
It's not that big.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's huge.
Ouch, man. Ouch. That hurts coming from family.
Well, it is what it is. Hey, we have another Travis in here now.
Oh, how many of them are there? I told you, they're like gremlins. Don't feed them after midnight.
We're going to have to start numbering them because I can't keep them separated.
By the way, in about 15 minutes, G-Webs is starting up Every Second Matters.
Well, he can start Every Second Matters, and I will still be here doing my show because, well, my show is important to me. Not that Every Second Matters isn't important. It's just,
I'm entering this right now.
What are you entering right now?
Well, once I get the link for it, I'll show you.
And here's a prediction for 2018. Whatever he's entering, he's not going to win.
This is also true.
It's, I have little hopes of winning that Chris Vector.
But if I win it, I win it. I won't sell it to you, to Ellis. But you can come over and shoot it as much as you want. But you gotta help me out with some ammo, though.
Yeah, okay, will do. And I did not tell G Webs to go fuck himself midnight. That was not what I said. Luckily, G Webs is smart enough to actually look at this thing and say, no, that's not what he said. So, why does Midnight always have to be a troublemaker?
Why does he have to be a troublemaker? Because he's a fat bastard with a mohawk.
Man, that's harsh.
Hey, I'm a fat bastard too. I'm only calling it how I see it.
Yeah, but you don't have a mohawk.
No, I don't have a mohawk because I have some self-respect.
Oh, now see.
I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Hey, Grim, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Grim, what's up, dude?
Now this is a party. We've got the dead man here.
No, we have Mr. Death himself.
Hey, believe it or not, P11 was in here before the show started. Me and him had a little chat. I sent him an invite. He showed up. He's making a video at the moment. So then he's having dinner with his wife, and then he will show up for a Night Shark show tonight. So there you go. Who's the slacker? Who's the slacker?
Travis P11 is the slacker.
Travis P11 was here. Hottie, check your email.
You've got an invite. Get your ass in here.
He bitches about me for not sending him one, and then when I do, he never shows up. Go figure. Go figure.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. There's your slacker. You want to accuse somebody of slacking? That's my first pick right there. Too hottie. But like I said, anybody that might be listening, chances are you've pretty much got an invite sitting there waiting on you. Just check your inboxes or your gun channel messenger. It's there. Dead Horse has got one. Clover's got one. Several others. See, nobody ever checks their gun channel messages.
Yeah.
And I've got this issue that I need to work on. It's anytime I see something red on my screen, I gotta clear it. So I have to look at it. I ain't got a choice. It's like my cell phone. Anytime I open my cell phone, there's something red there. I have to open it up almost immediately to get it gone. It's like right now, yeah, emails, messages, whatever. It's like no
side chat. That's what I'm entering. I'm entering another contest to try and win a M16A1 upper.
Oh well, you know what? I think I'm going to help you out with this. I'm going to help you out right here. Let's see.
Because it's at Apex Gun Parts, and they're having a giveaway. So.
We are just going to do this. There you go. I just posted your link over to the YouTube.
Oh God!
Now everybody can join that.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, well, see, I'm here to help. And if one of us wins it, chances are we would be willing to sell it to you for $200-300.
Yeah, I don't think I could afford $200 or $300 for it.
I mean, we're nice guys like that.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
Yeah, we are. We truly are. So what are your predictions, expectations, and dreams that might come true in 2018?
I am trying my hardest to get $1,000.
Yeah, we've discussed the grand. I'm sure there's other things on your agenda other than $1,000.
Well, this month I got to get my CCW, so I'm working on that. As far as dreams or anything, honestly, I'd like to get a shotgun in 12 gauge shotgun in semi-auto. So that's on the list.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not trying to be extravagant or anything. I'm just, I'm being realistic, because normally if I do big dreams, more often than not, I found that I crash and burn quite easily. So it's better to set realistic dreams and goals than set unrealistic goals and dreams that you'll never accomplish.
Well, see, I have another prediction. Rosie ODonnell shall fall into Atlantic Ocean and send a tidal wave across that destroys England.
Why do you want to destroy England so
I
bad?
don't want to destroy England. I like England. The English are great people, but if Rosie O'Donnell falls into the ocean, it's not going to be a pretty sight.
If she falls into the ocean, then she's not going to stop at just sea level. She's going to continue going. You're not just getting a tidal wave. You're getting a full-blown Atlantic tsunami at that point. There may be an earthquake. Hell, there may be even a hole to the the center of the earth because of it. So watch out.
Did you do that? Did you ask Santa Claus to get you a gift certificate to get your butthole waxed?
Who?
Santa Claus.
No, why?
Oh, well, Midnight says so.
Midnight's just a little hurt about my comment earlier. That's all it is.
That's what hit or miss should be called. Crash and burn. Dead horse, dead horse, dead horse. That's just wrong. Hit or miss is like the second best show, maybe third best show on Tuesday nights.
Thanks.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, you're up there in the top 3, dude. Be happy. I'm not even in the top 3. I'm like number 10 or something, 12. And Dead Horse, check your messages. I sent you a link. See, nobody listens.
No, they don't.
Yeah, of course. She will make it to the core, Grim says. Well, let's hope not.
She could cause a chain reaction that will destroy the planet.
That much hot air explodes, we're in trouble.
Ooh. That's harsh.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. The Earth will be the second sun in the solar system.
Ooh.
And there's Dead Horse. How you doing, buddy? And he's having
Technical issues.
Oh, yes. Either that or doesn't realize his mic's muted. Either way, who cares? Hey, Night Strike, guess what?
I've got mail.
You've got fucking mail, man. What is it with you?
I'm still surprised you didn't strangle me for 2 hours.
Every 5 minutes, you've got mail. Who sends you this email? Who likes you enough to send you this much email?
Oh, you know what it is? All these gun websites that they sell parts and whatnot. I'm subscribed to their mailing list.
Unsubscribe.
No, I like the emails.
It makes you feel wanted, doesn't it?
Just a little.
Prediction for 2018. Night Strike will find a girlfriend. Or would that be a dream that might come true?
I think that's 2019.
No, it's 2018.
No.
Night Strike will find a girlfriend in 2018. That's my prediction. And remember, I said it first.
Yeah, well.
You know. Let's see. What any other predictions? Ghost will get at least another 1,000 viewers in 2018.
Oh, will he now?
Yep, yep. I have faith in him. He's putting out good stuff.
Well, at least somebody does.
Let's see, another prediction. Clover will become one of the most popular of the gun channels on YouTube.
I think that's happened already.
Yeah. I might get 500 subs. That's another prediction. Maybe, possibly.
I'm predicting maybe I'll get 1,000 subs this year.
Yeah, there are some people out there that really like your content. Hey, Triple D, what's going on?
If you're not subbed to me already, if you have alternate accounts for Google, sub to Night Strike One.
He's begging now. This is sad.
Not begging, asking.
No, that sounds like
Difference.
begging. No, that's begging, dude.
If I was begging, I would be on camera doing so.
Well, you know, you could turn your cam on. I mean, you know.
No, I'm good, thanks.
We've all seen you before. It's no great big deal.
Yeah,
well. Dead Horse, are you with us, buddy?
I don't think he likes being on live shows.
Oh. Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to fix my audio situation.
Oh, he has an audio. See?
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? It always works.
Well, see, I had a problem yesterday with my phone. It was really weird. I was getting text messages, but somebody tried to send me a picture, and the picture would not come through. And I was like, what the hell's wrong with this thing? And I went online trying to figure it out and did this and did that. And finally, I was told, just turn the phone off and turn it back on and see if it works. And that never occurred to me. Just something that simple just never occurred to me, just to turn the damn phone off and turn it back on, and it worked. Guess what?
It worked.
It worked.
You're welcome.
It wasn't your suggestion. Why is it you always have to take credit for other people's work? Come on, man.
Because it's just how I am.
That's low even for you.
Not really.
So, you got any other predictions for 2018?
Yes, Yankee's going to say something stupid, and we're all going to call him out on it.
Do you hear those crickets?
Yeah, I know. I'm not. It's as if I'm saying this is anything new. No. No.
Do you hear the crickets?
I'm going to say something like, you know, false and negative and outlandish for attention, so I can get like more subs and views, because even negative attention is good attention when you're an attention whore.
Is it? I'm not sure.
No, it is. If you're an attention whore, even negative attention is good attention. So
okay, well, go ahead and say it.
I think he just did.
Oh.
I think that was his whole comment right there.
I was speaking like, you know, third party there. You know.
Oh, okay.
Like if I was just some guy on YouTube with a loud mouth, like what would I do?
Like Yankee?
I had no comment.
See, you're the only one throwing names out there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stop that. That's bad. I got a bad habit.
Yeah, if I'm going to badmouth someone, like I want them to either be watching or on the show, so I can do it to their face, right? Like I don't want to sit here and then like 2 days later, oh, like you talk shit behind my back. Like no. Like, come join the show.
So what about you, Dead Horse? What are some of your expectations, predictions, and dreams that might come true for 2018?
Rosie ODonnell dies of a ham sandwich overdose, like Mama Cass.
that must happen just before she falls into the ocean.
Maybe that's what caused her to fall into the ocean.
I was told if I want good things to come to me in 2018 to keep positive thoughts. So
I'm not sure that's positive,
Hillary,
but go for it.
my New Year's resolution is seeing Hillary go to jail. So I don't know about you guys, but that was literally my New Year's resolution.
Now that would be a great dream right there to see Hillary.
Like literally, my New Year's resolution was to see Hillary in jail for at least one day. Like just one day, like just one fucking day. Get a picture of her in the orange jumpsuit, all that shit. Like just one day, I want to see that bitch in jail. Like that's my New Year's resolution.
Could you imagine the memes that would come from that?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like the mugshot, the orange jumpsuit, like that's what I want. Just one day in jail. That's what I want.
And Obama standing right beside her.
No, I want him deported. I don't even want him in this fucking country. Send his ass back to Syria, where it belongs.
Here. I will drink to that, brother.
I don't want to do that to those poor inmates. Put that guy in there with them. There's no fucking way. Like, I mean, come on. They're being punished enough as it is. Like they don't need any more punishment, right?
Well, that depends on what their crime was to get put in there, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that. But I think isn't there a law against cruel and unusual punishments?
That's what I'm saying. We wouldn't be able to do that. It'd be against the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, give them a choice. We can either give you the electric chair or let you spend the next 20 years in a cell with Barack Obama.
I literally, before I joined the show, I was literally just watching a video about Barack Obama. I guess like right when he left office, like he was literally sitting there bragging about how he's sold more guns than any other president in history, and how he's never wanted to take away our gun rights, and he's pro-gun and all this shit like coming out of his mouth, right? And then he's like, but all I wanted to do was regulate guns the same way we regulated cars and have them add seatbelts and airbags and change the roads and driver's licenses and and he just started going on this trip about cars. He's like, yeah, we just want to restrict gun owners to the level of cars. Like
they already are.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, fuck, man, we already have to have licenses.
They're more restricted. More restricted.
Who the fuck has to go through a background check to buy a car? I mean, like I was already thinking, yeah, we're already like more restrictive than cars. Like,
yeah, well,
we have guns that have huge billboard warning labels on the side of them. Shit.
California's even got one further. You have to have a background check to buy the gasoline now too.
I mean, like guns come with a gun lock. The last time I looked, like cars, it wasn't a law for cars to come with an alarm, right? Like, or to come with a car alarm. Like, yeah, they're way more restrictive.
Did you ever see what is it, Beverly Hills Cop 3?
Oh, of course.
You see, that gun he has at the end. The
microwave, the thing that can like microwave a fucking sandwich and shoot people. Yeah.
And then it's got the stereo CD player.
Yep.
Maybe maybe we'll get guns that has the stereo CD player car alarm on it, right there. Maybe that's what he wants. He wants to have an alarm, so in case it gets stolen, people will know.
If my gun was stolen, I think I'd figure it out rather quickly.
No, if that gun was stolen, I'd want a different gun.
No, I've heard of people like literally not knowing a gun was stolen from them for years, dude. Like they'll have a gun sitting out in the corner of their closet, and they have some guy come work on their house, and then literally it's like 2 years later, and or like they never even knew it until the police called them and said, "Hey, are you missing a gun?" "No, I'm not missing a gun." "Are you sure? Because we have a gun here." Like that comes back to you. Like like I've heard stories like that. People like didn't even know their gun was missing for years until the police contacted them.
Well, if they didn't know it was missing, then that means they either have a lot of guns or they don't use them that often.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, some guys literally just like there's some guys who own guns, but they're not gun guys. That's the majority of gun owners. Like the majority of gun owners are not gun people, but they own a gun, right? I mean, it's like just like how people own a car, but they might not necessarily know how to work on them or know anything about them. It's the same thing. That's the majority gun owner right there. Like that's you know, they own a gun, but they never fucking hardly use it. They have it in their closet just in case the zombies come, type shit. And they don't pull it out or even clean it or shoot it. Yeah, like the average gun owner, I think, could literally be missing a gun for fucking months or years before they even notice.
See, in my case, that's not what would happen because I don't have that many, and I'm constantly in contact with mine, so I know exactly what I own and I know exactly where they are. Prediction for 2018: seeds and immediately goes bankrupt because of illegal immigration. I think that could happen. What are your thoughts on that one, Night Strike?
I have no thoughts on it.
Well, yeah, sounds good though, doesn't it?
It does.
Then we could just walk right in, take it back over, and say, "See, we told you." How would you not know your gun was missing?
I don't know.
That was from Travis, Great Outdoors.
Oh yeah, because a gun guy is going to say that. How do you not know your gun is missing, right? Like, okay, well, think about this, dude. Like, think about like what you have in your house right now. Like, maybe some books, maybe some fucking silverware in the drawer, maybe your half cup measuring cup, right? Like, you know, think of something else that you're not really into that you have in your home that could just like, if it walked away one day, like, how long would it be before you notice that? Well, that's how it is to the average gun owner, you know? Like,
think about it like this. Think about a hunter, a guy that only has guns for one time a year, and that's hunting season. He locks them away in, you know, after December because hunting season's over, and they don't bring them back out again until next deer season. That's a whole year. One of them's missing. He don't even check. He don't even think twice about those guns because he don't need them right now. A month before deer season, he goes to get his gun out, and it's not there anymore.
Wah, wah, wah.
Midnight says his wife's got his 9mm, and he has no clue where it's at. She's plotting your demise, Midnight. And honestly, most of us probably can't blame her, especially if you're always talking about food. Because they don't give guns the love and attention they need, says Grim. I agree, Grim.
I do too.
I agree. Oh, wait. Looks like the Travi are turning on each other.
Well, it's the Travi.
Are you saying you just want her to put her out of your misery there at midnight?
Probably. That's what he's saying.
Mm. I'm sure if she found out that you know, are saying you'd rather be dead than be with her, bad, dude. It's kind of bad. You took her for, you know, better or for worse. Apparently, it's been for the worse. Okay, Midnight. Another prediction for 2018.
It's going.
Remington makes a decent gun.
No, it was supposed to be a prediction. Not that's the dream that might come true. Yeah. That's the dream that might come true. It's sort of like me getting a Chris Vector this year. That's the dream that might come true.
Well, if you put one on layaway.
Yeah, I could possibly do that, except, you know, I'm not sure I could pay it out in 90 days.
That is the only problem. It would take you a little longer than 90 days, wouldn't
it? Probably. Yeah.
Maybe find a place that does extended layaway.
Well, there are these places that do the whole financing thing, and I could try that, I guess. But, you know, Why just stop with a Chris Vector if you can get something financed?
Well, if you can get, well, here's the thing: you're the one who wants the Chris Vector the most, so financing is one method.
Oh, well, see, there's a lot of guns that I'd really, really love to have, but the Chris is just one of those that's I don't know what it is about that particular gun. It's ugly. I've heard some horror stories about it, but I still want one.
I'm the same way with the zip gun.
So
I want one of those. I know they're ugly. I know they're awful. They're horrible. But I want one just to have one.
Yeah, Chris Vector is kind of like, when you see that cute girl sitting in the corner and you walk over to her and you're like, hey, baby, what's up? She looks up at you and then turns out she has Down syndrome and you're like, let me go have a couple more beers, come back to it. Like that's a Chris Vector right there.
Yeah, well, even still, I've got to say that
I just don't know anyone who would buy a Chris Vector over something like a Scar, dude. You can get like a Scar for like the same price as a fucking Chris Vector. Like, if you're gonna spend $1,400-$1,500 for a gun, like, go get a gun, dude. Go get like a fucking Anaconda or something that's gonna be worth something one day. Like I don't know.
I would love. I wouldn't mind having a Scar H.
Well, no, the Scar H
What's
is
that, the
different. The Scar H is like 2,800, dude. The Scar 17, like
Yeah.
the small Scar is like the 223 Scar. That's like $1,700-$1,800. The 308, that's like 2,800, 3,000.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna dream big. So I figure I
Now, are
could.
you talking like the pistol fucking Vector or like the carbine Vector?
No, I want the pistol. I want the pistol. I'd take
That's
the
not as
carbine.
bad as that like fake silencer shit they have on the carbine, like hanging off the front. The
No.
carbine
See,
looks
I don't
ugly
like
as
that.
hell.
I don't like that. I like the pistol. I think it's about a 5-inch barrel or something.
Well, it looks like a gun from the future. It looks like something that could have been in like Judge Dredd or something. It's like you want to talk to that thing, be like incendiary, like, and then shoot. And like, yeah, you want to tell it what to shoot next.
Well, speaking of Judge Dredd, that was another one of my predictions for this year. DC's actually going to put out a great comic book movie. Not just good, but great.
What's his name going to come back for the role of Judge Dredd?
I'm not even sure who does the Judge Dredd comics. Is it DC?
I have no fucking clue.
I have no clue, but I'm going to look it up.
Okay, who wins in a fight, Judge Dredd or the Punisher?
Dredd. I would have to give it to Dredd. And the more advanced weaponry, and he knows how to use them. And he was trained to be a fighter since the day he was born. That's what he was born to do. It'd be an interesting fight. That's just like putting the Terminator up against the Predator. Who would win? Or Terminator against Robocop. Who would win?
Well, now we're talking. Like, now we're talking some movies that I would like to see. Terminator versus Robocop. Like, Terminator comes back from the future to Robocop's time, and now that's a fucking movie right there. Like, that is a movie.
Yeah,
Like,
if they could get the whole choppy movements out of the whole Robocop thing, because if you remember in the first movie, he wasn't very fast or anything like that. He just couldn't be hurt.
But the first movie was the best, though. I mean,
oh yeah, I agree. But get away from the whole stop and go movements and.
Though the miniseries they did on Sci-Fi for Robocop was pretty good too.
I didn't even realize they did a miniseries on Robocop.
They did do a miniseries. It was actually pretty good because they got a couple of the actors that did play parts in the movies, so it didn't feel like I was watching like a crappy TV show. It felt like I was watching another RoboCop, a real RoboCop.
Well, see, in the comics, they did a whole Batman versus Alien or Batman versus Predator thing. I'd love to see that in a movie. I think that would be freaking awesome.
And Batman wins.
Of course, he's Batman.
It's because he's Batman.
Batman beats everybody.
It's true.
Batman beats Superman. Come on, like it's
because he's Batman.
Batman's secret weapon is prep time. You take prep time away from Batman, he loses.
Yeah.
But as long as he's got time to think up a strategy and know your weakness, he can normally come up with something.
No, he doesn't lose automatically. He just runs away until he can win.
Mm.
That's how Batman is.
That's
It's called a tactical retreat.
He's gotten his butt handed to him on more than one occasion by a lot of different characters.
It's true.
But he always.
Well, actually, there is one person that beat Batman that actually like beat him. That was Robin, dude. Like Robin, like beat Batman. That was because Robin like knew he knew him better than anyone. Like knew what he thought, knew his tactics, like knew all of his shit, and then used that against him. Right. So like the only person capable of beating Batman was Robin ever.
And which Robin would that have been? Was it Tim Drake?
It was the Robin who turned into what, Red Hood or whatever. Right.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
That's Jason Todd.
Yeah, that's Jason Todd.
Jason Todd. So I like that whole Red Hood. I like that whole Red Hood thing. That was pretty good. They made an animated movie on that. That was good.
I wish it'd come out with a standalone Nightwing movie. That would be good.
They didn't. Did they do one?
No, not on Nightwing. They've never done a Nightwing movie.
They need to.
Well, there's several movies I'd like to see. I'd like to see either them come up with a question, because I always love the character of the Question. I'd like to see a television show or a movie with him in it, because that would just be badass.
Goonies #2, bringing back the original cast, Josh Brolin and shit. Like,
Yep. Yeah, they're doing that
that's
too.
actually happening, dude. That's a real thing. That's happening.
Yep.
So.
I cannot wait for that one. That ought to, if they keep with the same sort of writing and the same premise, it'll be a good movie.
I watched an interview with Josh Brolin, and he said that the only way he was going to do it is if it wasn't like a remake, if it was like a sequel, basically, like later on. And if they kept it the same theme and the same genre and everything, if they didn't try to completely remake it or change it. Because at first, I guess they wanted just to do a remake of it, and everyone they called said, "Fuck no, we're not remaking that movie. Like, we're not doing it." Like, and so then they had to completely change the script to make it more of a sequel, like 20, 40 years later, whatever. So, like, but yeah, like
it's better they do that than ruin a good movie.
Oh, I hate fucking remakes of good movies, dude. Like,
I mean, some remakes can be good. Some mostly turn out to be absolute shit. Just look at what they did to Ghostbusters.
Here's the thing. I think that a lot of it goes back to exactly who was playing the main characters in the original movie. It's like a John Wayne movie. You don't remake a John Wayne movie because who could take John Wayne's place? Who could fill those kind of shoes? Nobody. Or remaking a Clint Eastwood movie. Who could do that? Who could fill Clint Eastwood's shoes? Nobody.
Clint Eastwood's son?
Maybe him.
His son is probably the only one I'd be comfortable with actually trying to take on the mantle. Because his son knows his father more than well enough than the rest of the people in Hollywood.
Well, I tell you what I'd like to see. Now, this might be a possibility.
Oh, wait, hold on. One thing. Hold on. And then as far as taking John Wayne's shoes, well, I thought old Jeff Bridges myself did a fucking excellent job. And out of anyone that could have played that role of True Grit, Jeff Bridges probably did the best. That's just me.
I mean,
I agree.
He played a good part. The problem is, he went against taboo, and taboo is do not remake John Wayne movies. Just don't. Don't even think about it. Don't look at it. Don't do it. Stop.
What that did, no, you do remake it once in a while with certain actors and shit like that, because then that brings a whole new generation that never even fucking knew what the original True Grit was to watch the new one and be like, oh, this is a remake? Oh, now I want to go watch the old one. Oh, wow, John Wayne's awesome. I want to watch his other shit. What's McClintock like? What's this? And then that brings a whole new generation to love John Wayne and gets them involved in it. So that's exactly why you remake it. Because without that remake, a young 14 or 16-year-old kid nowadays never even seen a John Wayne movie, doesn't know any fucking thing about him. Like, True Grit, what's that? Like, no, that's exactly why you remake them.
I don't think so.
I have to agree with Night's Track. I just some movies don't need to be remade.
It feels wrong and dirty to let anybody other than the directors and John Wayne himself, what they did, to let anybody touch that, because more often than not, it ends up becoming like Ghostbusters.
I heard a rumor that they're remaking Apocalypse Now. That they had. Yep. So keep that in mind.
That might actually be good, depending on who they get to play the actors.
No.
Yeah, but it's not a sequel; it's a remake. So,
yeah. But here's the thing, I would be against it if they said they were going to remake Full Metal Jacket. Because you don't remake that movie. That movie is fine as it is.
I don't think Full Metal Jacket's old enough to actually be considered to have a remake for it.
Let me see. Full Metal Jacket, I'm guessing, came out in like 86 to 88, somewhere right in there.
Yeah.
So,
I guess they could.
30 years old. It's, like, I don't know.
87.
Star Wars, like, I don't know. Like, there's been a lot of other movie remakes that I think that haven't been, like, Ghostbusters. The original Ghostbusters came out about that same time, didn't it? Like, 86?
85, 84.
Remember, the Bill Murray Ghostbusters movies were actually remakes of the series that was in the 70s.
I didn't even know there was a series. No, that tells you
there was. It was god awful, but apparently they had several seasons.
Now, you were talking about Clint Eastwood's son, playing his dad's role. I would like to see a movie where Clint Eastwood's son actually plays like Dirty Harry Jr.
Well, that might be acceptable too.
I think that would be, and have Clint Eastwood do like a cameo,
Oh, and you remember like Death Wish, Charles Bronson?
Charles Bronson, yes.
I heard I heard they're redoing that.
I heard they were too, but they're using Bruce Willis instead.
Yep.
And I'm not so sure Bruce Willis is a great fit for Charles Bronson.
Oh fuck yeah! Like he could pull it off. If he's a good actor, if he has to play some asshole, evil or not evil, but some take no shit guy, right? Like no nonsense guy that just goes around blasting motherfuckers with a great big Kunin, 44 mag auto loader. Yeah,
well, if you remember the first Death Wish movie, do you remember the gun he carried in that?
Yeah, it was a 44 mag auto loader.
Right? No. I said the first Death Wish movie. He was using like a 32 ACP. In the very first one, it was a 32 auto. Nope.
A 475 Wiley Magnum, right? Like that's
That was like the third movie, I think. Because I never will forget that one scene where that guy that's supposed to be able to run like super quick was running off down the street, and instead of chasing him, he just pulls out that 44 and goes pop. But rehashing old movies on tonight's show, forgive us.
We're sorry, we get into everything.
Yeah, 32 caliber. Police positive.
Yep. That's what it was.
But see, after he shot motherfuckers with that, right? Like he got smart and was like, oh, like I need me a big badass gun, right?
I need a gun with more potential.
And every second matter has already started. It started at 6:30. It is 6:58 p.m. now, so they've been going for 20 minutes.
They'll be okay.
Well, one of the Travi have asked about every second matter, so there you go.
I don't want to take anything away from G Webbs. I love the guy to death, but it is 6 o'clock Tuesday nights. It's my show.
Yeah, speaking of that, how come when I joined the lobby, out in your show in the lobby, it says "Welcome to Hit or Miss," but it's
Because Mr. Nightstrike decided that he liked, to get his show out there more than it already is. He has to put his name on everything.
I will tell you off air why it does that with some channels.
But it's
I'm
okay.
not gonna say it on air.
I've already got the lowdown on that one. Me and Nightstrike discussed it one night. But anyway, we have been going about an hour, so I think I will call it short. So you guys can head on over and watch G Webbs and Every Second Matters. Who else is on there with him tonight?
Everybody.
Anybody know? Everybody's over there? Okay, then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it quits for the night. I appreciate everybody for showing up. Nightstrike, Dead Horse, thank you both for coming. You got anything to say?
guns are only as evil as the people who hold them.
Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. Tonight at 9.
And that is the first show wrap for 2018. Guys, I hope you all have a great and wonderful year. Stay safe out there.